is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Toy Anxiety, Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. And we are here. We are ready to fight like Street Fighter, my favorite.
So there's no debates tonight.
There's no debates tonight.
No fighting.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. My name is Craig Goldberg. Welcome to the show. Live here, as always, every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We have some fun planned tonight. We had an incredible weekend. Jake, Abigail, and myself participated. We weren't participating other than we were buying. We were shopping with our good pal Jess over there at Toylanta, the big annual toy show here in Atlanta, Georgia. It was so much fun.
Shout out to Jess.
Shout out to Jess. Hi,
Shout out to Jess in the next room.
Hi, Jess.
Over there. So
Yes. We respect.
We respect. We had a ton of fun. We if you haven't seen, we did put up a video, a pretty damn good toy hunting video up on the YHS YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites we've ever done. So check that out. We're going to be talking all about that tonight. Ryan, you had the big debate with Geek Dad Life on Sunday night. And I got to tell you, you impressed me with your ability to politic, because I called you the next day and I said, when you started defending that Lara Croft figure, like it was your all-time like it was a hot toy.
Yeah, dude.
I loved
you
that.
You took that underdog position and really ran with it. I was really impressed.
I was very impressed.
Yeah,
I knew that.
You'd been out, and
yeah,
yet
I was.
You really had it together.
It was definitely an uphill battle. I knew that going in, and the moment we were doing our prep of doing the quick rundown and of how this is going to go, and Jay's like, and I'm going to have people being able to vote in the chat, and I was like, ready to reach the screen and show him.
I think it was. I think your ability to bullshit and you knew you could say whatever you wanted to say about specific figures, and you knew that other people didn't know. So like you defending the Lara Croft, you knew that figure looked like shit, but in your head you were like, well, I know that they don't know, so I can say it's amazing, and they'll just buy it.
Well, that defense of it looked just like the PS1 graphics it was based on. It's the most accurate figure of all time.
The most accurate figure of all time. Dude, I am the Peter Venkman of toy anxiety. I can talk us out of any scenario.
Ryan, by the end of the show, Ryan's going to convince us that all female action figures are bad, and anybody who buys them,
are serial killers.
Oh, okay, no.
100%.
I've heard that one.
But we are going to get into that. It's going to be tonight's big topic. So,
before we go any further, I want to say hi to everybody officially in the chat, as well as our other co-hosts. So, Jacob, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm ready. I don't have much to say other than I know you are as well, ready to show off some toys.
We got some toys.
Ready to flex.
Abigail.
Oh, I'm excited to be here. I've got a lot of toys sitting next to me, and it's good to see Jake again. And Ryan, thanks for joining us as always.
It's good to see you guys again.
We just saw you. It's good to see you on the screen.
Couple shout outs. We did run into some listeners at Toylanta. So shout out to Jason Smith. And also to Jeremy, who works with a really cool new toy line similar to Mythic Legions called Warriors of the Animal Kingdom. Check that out. They've got a Kickstarter going for the first wave, Warriors of the Animal Kingdom. And Skylar and various other people and so on and etc. It was great to meet everybody and say hi. And I don't know. Let's get to the chat, and then we're going to get into our weekly pickups because I know we got a lot to talk about tonight. There's a lot of people here, and I will say, please, We got a lot of people watching already. If you're watching, like this video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and help us grow this toy anxiety show here on the YHS channel. Because
And if you are new here and you're wondering why I'm in the room from the room, it's because I'm at my parents' farmhouse and I'm just put up here in the attic like any bad child is from a 1980s horror movie.
Yes, Ryan's grounded in the attic
Yeah.
tonight. So
Kevin McAllister.
you are, yes.
Can't be around the family anymore.
All right, here we go. Tony Taylor, Jeremy J, Ray, Ghost Poppers, Lawrence Dwayne, Steve Zimmerman, Hit and Run, Blue Chainsaw Man, SoCal, my man. We'll get into that later, Mr.
Craig's
SoCal.
new best friend.
My new best friend. Bearded Toy Guy, Aaron, BP on the air, Raging Dino, Blue Chainsaw Man, Grady a ship pilot, AJ Quick, Vasco, Mark, the Randalorian is here, and Jamie Knowles, Jessica Parker. Hope those Parkers, we got some bad weather coming through Alabama tonight. Steve.
But they got Thunder Rosa as AEW
Flash.
champion, so we're okay.
There you go. Geek Dad Life. And we'll cut it there. Daryl, Aaron, lots of people tonight, lots of people watching. We appreciate
And
you guys.
so
being
on
here.
and etc.
And so on and so on.
Thanks
okay.
for watching, and thanks for watching the video too.
Yeah.
You're saying nice things.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
that.
saying nice things. All right, let's get to it. Like I said, we got a lot for weekend pickups tonight. Then we're gonna get into some news and sad comments. We went to Toylanta. Jake, we had lists of what we were getting into.
Yeah.
But before, you know what? I got to start before Toylanta because it was my birthday last week, and I actually got real live physical, not NFTs, actual physical contact was made between me and my new toys that were given to me by Abigail and Jake, and I want to show off my birthday presents.
Oh,
Should I do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Do.
I'm very excited to see what you got.
Yes.
All these toys that we bought tonight
Jake-
are in celebration of Craig's birthday.
It's all for my birthday. I put up our toy video that we were all a part of, and Jake called me and said that made me want to buy toys. I was like, it was you.
Yeah.
You were inspiring yourself. So the first thing Jake brought me, and I'll go through this stuff quickly. It's the 1993 Kenner Toy Fair catalog. Now, this is not a toy, but you need this right before you go to a toy show. Got my brain working. There's, we got Jurassic Park in here. We've got Terminator. Look at that. Just tell me this is what, Playmate of the Month right here. Forget those other kinds of magazines. This is where it's at. All right. So thank you very much. I love these.
Where's
toy
the
fair
Batman
covers.
at? Where's the Batman?
There's a lot of Batman in here. It's
there's some Batman in there.
it's
Some good stuff in there.
specifically the beginning of the Batman animated
series.
series. Hold on.
Oh, dude, you don't have to tell the preacher the word of God.
You're talking to the preacher.
So there we go. Batman animated series. Really good stuff.
Look at that.
and,
Remember when Penguin was a peg warmer? I do.
Penguin?
Mm.
Yeah. Now he's $100. Okay. And look at this. I said it was time for me to get into this line. Jake is starting me off good. Minty on card. Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant, Jurassic Park vintage Kenner. This is where it's at. Okay, this is before I got to the toy show. So I got the catalog. I got the figures.
I can actually smell the mint from
Wow,
They-
a gateway
I
drug.
felt like
here. It's incredible.
I felt like Muldoon. Okay, not on his bad day, but on his good day.
Good.
They're both
Oh.
coming from both ends? Like that kind of
Right,
thing?
again. I also received from Jake the Warner Brothers Holiday Collection 1989 catalog. Not going to flip through it right now. Just know this is the greatest thing that's ever existed. There's so much. I'll just pick one random page. There's Batman stuff. There's regular.
I would
Warner
hope
Brothers,
so.
Looney Tunes. It even has. Look at this. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation merch. The fact that I can't order this stuff. Look, Perfect Strangers and Full House cast modeling Warner Brothers.
That is the shit right there.
That's
Perfect.
the sell right there.
Yeah.
Balky. This is cool shit. So thank you very much, Jake, for that.
You're
And then
welcome.
also this amazing book, this Star Wars action figure archive. Again, this is what you need to be reading right before a toy show.
Yes.
This is where it's at.
Ryan helped out with that one.
That book is
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's good prep work.
From Abigail collecting, sofubi is more Jake and Jay's kind of thing, but when we were in Chicago this year, we actually picked up our first, we don't have a lot of collections that we have together. Like she's got her stuff, I've got my stuff, but this is something we have together. So we got this King Ghidorah. JK, where are you? This Godzilla Vinyl Wars sofubi. Haven't even opened it up yet. I absolutely love this colors. It's got this really cool gradient yellow to green pattern, and like that cool pearl oyster purple. I don't know. I can't describe it. It's a beautiful figure. Can't wait to put it on the shelf. So thank you guys very much. It was a really great way to start my weekend.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jake,
very nice.
Let's start talking about this damn. Oh, you know what? Last thing, I do have to show this off. This was sent to me by a listener, Limited Rewind, who made our Hotbot pins. Sent me this really cool 1/12 scale Iron Man figure. It's kind of like a Bandai style, detailed toy. It's Chinese. It comes in this really cool packaging. He just sent that to me, and I thought that was really amazing. So thank you very much to him. Another line to collect, I guess, because you can't just have Iron Man. So
I also gave Craig the first 2 books of the Dark Tower.
you did,
because
yes.
he's read them.
I am
wanted to
starting the
give it
Dark
a
Tower series, and
Audible shout out.
yeah, shout out to
He-
audible.com.
Oh, it's Audible. I was like, wow.
Oh, come on, that counts.
That counts.
It counts.
It
Okay.
counts.
All right. If Jake says it
Yeah,
counts.
well, I bought him
Yeah,
the physical
it's free.
copy of what he'd listened to already, so we can look. At
I
the
do think
shelf.
it's important if you were listening
Audible
to Audible
counts.
book, you got to get the physical copy to own. Okay,
For sure.
that's
Yeah,
what I think.
it's equivalent.
So let's get into these toy show pickups. Jake, I'm going to start with you. If you guys want to kind of know the rundown of how this stuff was purchased and why, you can get some of that vibe in the video, but let's get to it. I'm excited because I actually kind of forgot.
I wonder if real quick before we actually get into the toy show, the night before the toy show,
Oh yeah,
or maybe 2 nights before the toy show, we went to Target, and I believe both of us picked this up. Craig, I see you looking for yours. I will show mine off.
good. 'Cause I
Got
forgot mine.
this Wolfman from Target. The NECA, the haulathon is going on, so was able to pick up the Wolfman. And hold on, I have an extra thing
Okay.
that I found at my Target.
Ooh.
Well, after I watched our toy video, I said, you know what? I'm going back to Target. And my Target has got a stocked shelf for haulathon, and I picked up this guy, the Gremlins 2 Signature Edition. This has an autograph inside of it.
What?
What?
It is just If you see the
Who's
Gremlins
it signed
with
by?
Howie Mandel. If you find
What?
If you see
No!
this at Target,
Fuck me. I picked it up and took a picture of it today and set it down.
Ooh, stop the show.
So,
Go to
yeah,
Target.
so
Live.
this one, I saw it. Also, if you see the Elvira that's on the
I want that.
haulathon, that is a signature edition.
I
It
literally-
is fine.
You want to go to
Fucking
Target
ma-
after this?
See,
Now listen,
no,
listen.
I'm going back to that Target
He's so
tomorrow, hunting
Now-
for my Howie Mandel.
Folks, we have plans
Let me
now for
Let me
tomorrow.
go ahead and tell you, these cost more. I did not know that until I got up front. It's
Oh, yeah.
not the same price.
Okay.
These
Did you
cost
argue?
more. Well, I
You
argued
just
with.
took it?
I just took it.
What's the point?
So yeah, I didn't realize it at first, and I was like, "Oh, what is this new Gremlins figure?" Because it says Gremlins 2. It is just a re-release.
It's a
of-
re-release. That's why I put
it's
it
a-
down.
It's a re-release, and I also set it down. But then I saw the word signature edition, and I said, "Hold on, let me see what's different. There's got to be something different." So I googled it, and I was like, "Oh, these are autographed. There is a card underneath. You can see it right there. I haven't opened it yet, but apparently that's signed by Howie Mandel."
Motherfucking
Dude,
Mandel.
there's
I,
nothing
I,
that
I
Craig
think a
will-
lot of people don't know about it because I didn't know.
There
And
was
then I-
two of them there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Craig
well,
lives
They're
for
gone
seeing
now.
stuff.
if you see the Elvira, I'm going back to Target again tomorrow and just see because the Elvira is also if it's in your
I'm literally.
haulathon,
Let's see.
it's
They're
also
closed.
a signature edition.
That Target's
You're like, "Oh,
closed.
we go tonight."
I'm gonna go. I'm so mad because listen, Howie Mandel. I've got a personal connection to Howie Mandel. A lot of people don't realize that.
Oh yeah.
Not just that I
Used to
love
date?
Bobby's World. No. My very own first cousin Taylor Williamson was a contestant on America's Got Talent one of the judges is Howie Mandel, so I need that.
Been close to him, folks. We've been really
Oh,
close
dude.
to him.
That is the craziest justification you've given.
I
Yeah.
know. I was thinking,
Jake,
what's he gonna
something.
come up with now?
Jake, how much is that thing? $50?
It's $100.
It's $100?
It's $100. Yeah.
Well, stay tuned for the toy hunt.
Oh,
From
Craig, you
Yep.
know what? If you
Dude,
go now,
I-
you can get back in time for sad comment.
People,
Dude,
look at you just licked
I'm like
your lips.
looking. They're on eBay. Like I was on, I was pulling it up as I was looking. I was like, oh, these are on eBay for like 100 something. I was like, I didn't even think to look at the price. I thought since it was a special thing and I hadn't been talking about them, I was just like, oh, is this like regular price? And they're just not putting as many out there. Got
Also,
up to that
I don't think
checkout, rung it out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm buying.
just putting it out there. Howie Mandel, he's a germ. He's got like a germ phobia, and with COVID, I bet he's not an easy autograph to even get. I think that's a good pickup.
Wow,
All right.
Yeah, I was excited about it.
that caveat.
Look at this comment. Craig will buy the gizmo and still get Grungberg. Yeah. I bought the gizmo. It's why I got an Imperial officer. Okay. Jake, that's a great
awesome.
pickup. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of the haulathon, hold on one second. Mom, I'm podcasting.
Hmm.
Sorry. That's how they advertise the haulathon, by making fun of toy collectors.
Oh boy.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
That's
oh,
fine. I
man.
don't care. I liked it. It was fine. I don't care.
And it was by a Canadian too, which made it even better.
right, like
It was as sweet as syrup, that video.
yeah. I picked up the glow in the dark sewer hero series. The Muckman here. Look at this guy. Is that his name? Toxicity Now.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
toxicity in our city, in our city.
I like it. Except
Yes,
Serenity
but-
now.
Toxicity Now, Serenity Now. I love it. This is cool. If it glows in the dark, I'm going to be into it. So loving the haulathon so far.
Yeah, some good
Mhm.
stuff.
Abby, do you
Yes,
want to
David
show off?
Partridge. Pixel Dan
Yeah, I-
was big mad about the ad.
Pixel Dan was mad about it.
Yes, he
Listen,
was. Yeah.
I don't. That's fine. Everyone's got their. I don't. It is what it is. Like they don't need advertising. Like whatever. I didn't think that guy was actually a cool Ninja Turtles collector. Like that's not what Ninja Turtles collectors. I've talked to Ninja Turtles collectors. They don't look like that.
I've debated them.
Some
yeah,
do.
they kind of are.
Ooh,
Some of them look like that. Some will look like that.
damn.
So- Geek Dad call out. I love that. Or Ryan said the geek
He's
orphan
not here to
life.
defend himself.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Abby, you had a pre-toy show pickup.
Yeah, thank you. This is a pre-toy show pickup, which I think we mentioned on maybe regular YHS or something else in the past. But I'm so glad to say that I'm the owner of this playset, which is the Littlest Pet Shop. I don't know what you officially call it. It's just the pet shop playset. And I was under the impression that it came like stocked with all of these, like all the pets, the animals. But apparently
Was it?
the only thing that it came with on the inside, besides a couple like cages and carriers, is the lovebirds that do kiss because they have the magnetic heads, which is great. But it's like left me very unfulfilled because I was assuming I was getting this like complete set. But now that I'm getting it, I'm realizing I have to like
So
get way more, which
Are
was
you
kind of
gonna-
my mission at at Toylanta. I was like, I'm gonna look for Littlest Pet Shop puppies, kittens, birds, hamsters, etc., and see if I can stock this thing.
are you going to open? This is factory sealed.
Yeah, I want to open it. Actually, I think I'd like to do a video, especially if I can obtain some of the little figures to put
Right,
inside of that
right.
that they have shown. That'd be awesome. But it
We
was
could
really
do
cool to
nighttime
get
shirt
that.
unboxings.
Hey, this little kid on here, this girl,
Just me with.
she's got dead eyes. I don't know if
Dude,
you guys can see.
I
it.
know. It's just like,
It's like a doll's eyes.
Oh,
she's had
thanks.
way too much Littlest
at
Pet Shop.
she looks like she's secretly like, my parents are forcing me to do commercials and advertising me. I'm very sad. I'm a
Dude.
sad person.
Yeah, but I've talked about how and why Littlest Pet Shop appealed to me because being just who I am,
Almost lost
how
it.
I was as a kid, I was never into dolls or Barbies, or really Polly Pocket that much. Like I wanted something that was something between. I loved animals, so having Littlest Pet Shop, like it was just an obvious thing for me to collect as a kid. So now I own that, which I never had as a kid, and I'm super duper pumped to keep building it, and open it up hopefully in a video.
By the way, shout out Plastic Nostalgia, loving Jake's new background.
Oh, thank
It
you.
is impressive. This Jaws background it's a flex in itself. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I was doing this thing where each week I was gonna turn and face a different section, but I think this might be it.
He's flexing so hard that his sleeves broke off.
They came right off.
Hey,
Hey, do you know where
Carol.
what direction is the barrel cleaning store? All right, Jake, you're up, man.
Hey, so I got two things that I want to show off that are non-toy show, and then we'll get into the toy show stuff.
Okay.
I did. So when we went to, I think this was when we were in Chicago, I picked up that Ewok bank in one of those toy shows, and Jess did bring me the other Ewok bank. So I have them both. Thank you so much, Jess. But now I have to redo my Detolf square and figure out, where to put this little.
That's okay. Jess can she can do that. She bought you the Ewok. She can rearrange
cool.
the Detolf.
Cute he is.
That is awesome.
A piece that makes you rearrange that's cool.
Yeah. The other non-toy show thing that I have that came in the mail while we were at the toy show was Jessica Parker. If you think I have not, Jessica says that's the barrel Jake wants to be buried in. If you think I have not thought about that before, then you're crazy, because I definitely have.
Like cremated or in pieces?
No, just put me in it. Don't embalm me. Just throw me in it. Throw me
live
in
embalming.
Yeah. So I got this the Super 7 the new Godzilla reaction figure.
Oh, that's
awesome.
Cool.
That's so cute.
Oh,
That's
shit.
it. The J-tail. That guy came, and he's cool. He's in cool packaging. Got him.
Cool. Jake, go ahead and show one more thing. My screen's going to go off for 1 second because I have to grab one thing that I completely forgot. But go ahead and go into your next thing. I'll be back in 5 seconds.
Sure. I will go right into the toy show. And I think I have to show the most ridiculous thing that I bought at the toy show. Maybe ever. I don't know. I saw this and had kind of like a guttural reaction when I saw it because of how ridiculous this is. But
like you almost threw up because it was so ridiculous.
I did. Yeah. I bought this King Kong Face and Chains is what this is called.
What? From what? Which movie?
This is from the Peter Jackson King Kong, which the Peter Jackson King Kong toys, they're on my list to pick up one day, but they are insanely expensive. It's all expensive stuff. But this was not very expensive. The dude had it, and
that was a good deal.
I mean, Craig, how did I act when I saw this?
Well, first of all, I'm just noticing that Playmates logo. This is an inside job. You could see it on the video. Like I captured your live reaction, and it was basically like, get out of my way. I feel like you could have just bought that and been happy. And the funny thing is, there was a time where you were at like no, I did not go to Target right now. There was a time where you were looking. I'm so fucking mad. You were looking at something in a booth, and I was holding that for you, and the price tag was on it. I think you got that for like $20 or something.
$25.
$25. And the guy in another booth was like, "Did you only pay $25 for that? That thing is worth a lot more than that."
So when I die, put this on me, then put me in the barrel.
No.
Push it over the walls.
You wash up at an island, and I put together a team of explorers and a film crew to go to the island to find you.
Can I star in the movie?
Yeah, and Abby will be in it.
Okay.
I'll be like,
I want one of those for by my bed.
Cool.
I kind of want to buy another one because I want to wear it, but I don't want to open it. So I might get another one of these.
Yeah. I like that the guy who sold it to you was like, "Will you wear it back tomorrow?" I was like, "He's wearing it out."
He was cool. Yeah.
Also, like that is technically also a Filmation Ghostbusters costume.
Sure.
You can be Tracy. So there you
go. Love it.
Okay. I can show off some more stuff here, and I'm gonna kind of go rapid fire because there's a lot. First of all, Jess came to Atlanta bearing gifts. She this is my favorite thing. She made these for me. These are homemade resin replicas of this is like her own Tony Taylor moment. Okay, these are
watch
original,
out, Tony.
That's what I said.
She made castings of these original McDonald's toys. We got the burger, we got the milkshake, and on the bottom she signed them and put one of one on each one. Which literally, I'm like, these are rare. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the most rare you can get. That's awesome.
Yep.
So let
That was
me
cool.
let me show off some stuff. I'm gonna go rapid fire. These are not toy show pickups, but they did arrive in the mail over the weekend. We got vintage collection Lando, vintage collection
Calrissian, by the way, Lando
Calrissian, Lando Calrissian, vintage collection Rebel Soldier, and one of my new favorites is this vintage collection Lobot figure. That's a cool figure.
Can't have Lando without Lobot.
Mhm.
That's like having ketchup without mustard, or ketchup out
That's like-
without the
It's like having
Ghostbusters.
Bert, not Ernie.
Yeah, exactly. That's-
Some
Lifelong
more
partners.
Star Wars pickups. Black Series. I went completely against my rule of not buying repaints and got these, whatever these are called, carbonized editions of Paz Vizsla and this Scout Trooper here. It was my birthday. I was at Target. I was like, you know what? I'm buying these toys. I don't care. Breaking rules.
When the AT-AT Walker, the AT-AT is not enough, buy some repaints. That's what I always say.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's funny you should mention that. This just came in the mail today.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, upside down, but it's
He
still
may
good. It's
hang.
still good.
Oh, yeah. It's like
Wow.
a boombox. Gonna listen to my gospel jams on this thing.
Dude, that's mint.
AT
dude.
vintage collection, and it came in the original shipping box. It has the Toys R Us logo on it. I kind of
It looks like it smells like mint.
Wow.
it smells like
That's beautiful.
it smells like the frozen tundra of Hoth mixed with Wampa guts mixed with Carrie Fisher's natural scent, which I imagine was beautiful. So that's what it smells like.
Sunflowers.
Okay.
Mhm.
This was purchased on the eBay hang on my birthday last week, and it came today, and I like it a lot. Okay. All right, Abby, you're up.
Oh, thanks. If we're doing the most ridiculous thing, if I'm gonna follow Jake's ridiculous purchase, this is pretty dumb. I really like it. Some Michael Jordan wrapping paper. Gift wrap. It just came upon me, and I love it. I like Michael Jordan. I enjoy watching basketball and like documentaries about basketball and shit. So, and also I can wrap a gift for Craig in the future with that. So there is
And
a
I
good
can't
reason.
wait.
It's practical. I like.
Are
something
we
that I
gonna
can-
get toy anxiety basketball jerseys?
Yes.
That would actually be cool. Make them look like
Yes.
Space Jam.
Yes, that would be fantastic. I love a good jersey. I also love a good clock. And speaking of Jess, shout out to Jess for finding this.
Like a
this-
clock to the mouth.
That
Dude,
thing's cool.
yes, I love getting clocked. So yeah, we were looking through different bins, and Jess pointed this out to me on Saturday, and I was like, you know what? I think I need that. I have.
People
a
are gonna be
set-
hold on. People are gonna be who is this?
Who's
This
Jess?
magical Jess
Follow
person.
Jess. Let's find out. She's getting stalked.
She's like
right
a
now.
shaman.
I'm
She's
so
our
sorry.
guider. She's our guide. Our guide.
How could she be Abby's co-host for when she does her Littlest Pet Shop
Yeah,
unboxing?
Sure, yeah.
dude. Yes, I would love
Ask
that.
her.
I'd like to do something like that.
Hey,
so here we go
Jess!
live on the show. Yes,
The next
let us know in the comments. What do you think about this proposition? Not weird at all. What was the name of the listener who?
Jason.
Jason. That's who I thought. Okay, so shout out to Jason for meeting up with me at the toy convention. I was actually just sitting in a chair looking at my phone, trying to get away from like all the people. And he walked up and was like, "Hey, Abby, from Yes Have Some. Like, I've got something for you. You were talking about the Wesley Crusher that you had, and I bought these, and I'm giving them to you.
Reactions.
Reaction figures. Yeah,
Cool.
it was such a nice little surprise, and these are just the best characters, and they're very awesome. So I'm excited to kind of have more of a set of them.
That's cool.
Cool.
That's
Very
my little
nice.
sprint. I'll do that. Leave that as, and let you move on.
All right, Jake. I think you're up.
Does Ryan you have no pickups or?
No, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm back
Oh,
I'm back
true.
at my parents'
I'm
place in
sorry,
Saskatchewan.
dude. You will just grab something off the shelf and say you bought it.
Oh God, what do we got here?
There's
Oh, I
nothing.
got this
You're in
rocking
a white
chair.
padded
I got-
room. There's nothing in there.
Yeah,
Brian, just
a white
show us
padded room.
anything, please.
All right, so I'll show the first thing I bought at the
I got
toy
this
shop.
lamp.
Oh, you got that lamp. Cool. You got an Egon lamp. All right, so
It's like he was tracking your whole life.
I'm just dropping them. Hold on.
Hey, real
We're
quick.
gonna
while
play
you-
chess later. Me and this lamp.
At the toy show, there was a mint, a sealed Eternia and a sealed USS Flag, both in like acrylic AFA cases, and I put pictures of them on Instagram. And somebody just left a comment. how do you afford this stuff? There's no way you make that much money off YouTube. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right.
You're right.
It's not my shit.
He's got a job.
They were selling a sealed USS flag for like $40,000.
Just because we posted a picture of it doesn't mean it's ours.
Yeah.
Cool. So my first purchase of the convention was something that I've been wanting for a while. And I did pick up seven of the 8 Tales from the Crypt Keeper figures in package.
Nice.
There's only 8 of these, and the guy was like, "Oh, I got the 8th one at home," and I'm like, "Why didn't you bring it?" He didn't bring it, but I got all of the other ones.
Did you get his contact information to get it from him?
The dude had like 97% GI Joe stuff, and these were just on the back. Like, I think he probably just had them and didn't care. And like,
was it the same guy that was selling the Dennis Miller doll?
No, it wasn't that guy, but it was next to that guy.
That's
but
sold, by the way.
I got them for a pretty good price. Under what I've seen them sell before. I've seen these a few times, but they're always like a little more than I want to.
Those are great. I love those.
I got them all but one, which I'll get it on eBay. But there we go.
There was a booth that
That's
had this
amazing.
Dennis Miller figure. We all kind of had a running joke / bet on it.
I would call that a doll.
Would it set? Or would it sell? I
Would
mean,
it sell?
And it did. We came back the next day and it was gone.
It was
Yeah.
gone.
It was next to an Aaron Carter doll and I think a Rosie O'Donnell doll. Like
Oh,
Barbie.
see, I would have taken bigger bets on the Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Like noting where you live in Atlanta, I would be shocked if the Rosie O'Donnell.
These
Where we were, yeah.
These were made by Ace Novelty. Has anybody ever heard of Ace Novelty? Is this the only thing they've ever made?
I'm gonna look that
Did
up.
they make these and then immediately go out of business?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ace-
hang on. I just thought of something. If any of you do decide to get a Rosie O'Donnell doll, that would be a great companion to go next to your MJF action figure. I just
There it
want to
goes.
throw that out.
No,
there.
that's true. That's true.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jake, it looks like Ace Novelty made trolls and stone protectors.
Oh,
So
Okay.
kind of interesting. Yeah.
Ace is
Stone
the
protect.
place for the stone protectors.
There you go. There you go.
That's cool.
Okay, cool. Jake, do you want to do another one, or I can go?
I could do another. I'll do one more.
do one
I
more.
also
Had
at
a
one
great time.
point I won't say what, but we did me and Craig did a little bundle. We were trying to pick up some stuff, and I did pick up this in package baby Godzilla. I have a few of these out of package, and I might open this anyway. I kind of at one point I started trying to like army build these guys, but it's from the 98 Godzilla Trendmasters.
The Ferris
This is a-
Bueller one.
This toy's better than the movie. I think this is a good looking toy.
I agree.
I will agree with you as
Packaging's
well.
Cool.
By the way, guys, we're at 44 likes on this video. Let's see. We got 111 people watching. Let's see if we get 100 likes on this thing. 100 likes, and I'll do something.
I'll show you my puppy surprise.
Oh,
You don't want to see? I'll give you a peek.
All right. So let me see here. Okay. Where does one go next? Let me do some rapid fire.
hey Jake. Before
Yeah.
Craig gets
Sure.
rapid firing there,
Sure.
I brought the debate. I brought up the Godzilla '98 6-foot inflatable Godzilla
Yeah.
that Toy Biz made. Do you have that?
No, and I'm kind of I feel weird. Like, did Toy Biz Trendmasters had the line for the toys, so I don't
They did.
know.
But Toy Biz did like a line of inflatable Godzillas for that movie and remote control ones as well. And they did remote control Jurassic World figures too.
Oh,
This was me
I'll
doing
have to
my
look into
research.
I'll have to look into that and check those out. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Craig, go ahead.
No, that's good. By the way, if anybody missed the debate, it's on the Geek Dad Life channel, and it's very fun and worth watching. And shout out to Jay for allowing me to host on his channel, because I cannot fathom a scenario where I would let anybody host on my channel,
Yeah.
including these three. Oh,
Yeah,
no, I'm
he
just kidding.
banned the bootlegs. Bootlegs are banned because Craig was like, no more.
Yeah.
God damn it. No, I'm just kidding. Jay was incredible. Thank you very much. Okay. You guys know I've been getting into the West. Boom. Imperial Toy Company, Wyatt Earp, Jesse James,
It's the weirdest. This is the weirdest buy of the weekend.
Crazy Horse,
Mm-hmm.
and then an in-bag I don't know if this is even appropriate. I don't know. Just a gentleman in a bag. And I don't know if that came with a horse or a play set, but I've been getting into like the Old West because it's an American mythology that I want to know more about and get into. Imperial Toy Company, famous for their Imperial Godzilla, which is part of the Jeffries Hall
of
Yeah,
Fame.
Hall of
Thank
Fame.
you, everybody. And then,
I like how I like how Craig's like, yeah, you know, I want to learn more about history. It's all because you watched Tombstone.
I did. I liked it a lot. I don't have
Hey,
a load
Craig,
rate.
fun fact.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
am a descendant of Jesse James, according to our DNA tests.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh, what?
I am serious.
You better
You
watch
sign-
out, Craig's.
I'm gonna
Craig's
get Ryan to
collect
sign
you.
this.
Yeah.
Craig's gonna put you in a detox.
I'm gonna... yeah.
Watch out.
That's really cool. And he comes with some money and some guns. Listen, I don't know anything about Imperial Toys or this line, but the guy at the toy show, okay, on day one, I was looking at these and he goes, man, you know, they also made some knights and they also made a line of pirates. And then the next day I came back and he was like, did the same spiel because he didn't remember it. He goes, they made a line of knights and also there was one more. And I went, pirates? He goes, it was pirates. And I was like, yeah, you told me yesterday. Okay, so I got these Old West figures. They'll go to my Old West collection.
They made
Spill the
Wild
soda,
Wild
everything's
West
fine.
figures, right?
I will not collect Wild Wild West figures. That's fake news. All right,
I
so
want to draw attention to the fact that Craig just spilled a soda.
I did, but it's fine. It's contained. It's contained.
Craig, really?
Yeah.
The podcast stuff is right
It's nice when
there.
it's not me.
I picked up
That's
a
great.
vintage Star Wars Kenner AT-ST. Does not have the driver or the top gun, but I was able to pick up the gun off eBay for like $12. Really good shape. This was part of a bundle I did with Jake, and I won't reveal what he got in the deal. But listen, if I got an AT-AT, I got to get an AT-ST.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
That's
That's the most clearest justification you've ever had.
It's true.
Let's get into some big guns here. I don't know if you guys saw my videos and photos. There was a whole wall of on-card turtles and real Ghostbusters. Some really, really great stuff. I kind of kept looking at it all weekend. I knew it was there. I wasn't sure what I was going to maybe try to pull the trigger on. I decided to get a complete set of one of probably my favorite line of the original Real Ghostbusters figures, which is the Super Fright features. I know that's a controversial take. Not everybody likes these figures. I love them because what is the one thing that's going to make a Ghostbuster even cooler? A spacesuit. So we have on card in very, very mint Super Fright features Egon. Okay.
Very
in his
cool.
classic astronaut.
That's my
coming-
favorite one out of the bunch, by the way. Is the
That's my
Egon.
second favorite. My first favorite is the Winston.
Love it.
I remember when I was a child, my mom had gotten me these figures. They were hiding in the top of our bedroom closet, hidden for my birthday. We were weeks out from my birthday. She was at work and I called her and I screamed and I cried and I begged for her to tell me where they were. And she did because I was a spoiled brat. Okay. And then I got
No.
the Pete.
You're a kid.
I got the Pete Venkman Super Fright features figure. And these are in really great condition. Now, I didn't notice I had to buy the Ray from another booth because it was in better condition and I got a better deal on it. But I noticed this when I got home. It is not on an American card back. So I didn't notice it at the store. So they all say Super Fright features. This one says Super
man.
Traits Terrifies.
How did we miss that?
I think this is like Italian. This is like the GB Max version. It's fine. And then I got the Janine Super Fright features figure as well. And super stoked. I mean, this is a huge pickup for me. I'm kind of dabbling with on-card Real Ghostbusters. For now, this will keep me sleeping warmly at night because these are some of my all-time favorite figures.
Yeah.
Those
Nice-
are
Abigail.
Nice pickup.
You're up.
Cool. Well, I already teased the puppy surprise, but I actually did get a puppy surprise that was out of the box, just on its own. Picked it up real cheap, $5.
I did like
How many
on the video, like when Abby would pick up something, the price would only go up a couple
Bing.
dollars.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I'm not winning anything, but I'm just picking up stuff I like. So on the inside here, I've got some. These are kitties from Littlest Pet Shop. I don't even think I've
For
even
your pet
opened them
shop.
yet. Yeah, exactly. So I've got. Well, there's for one thing, there's a little tiny raccoon. Might be hard to see some of these.
Hold
but
it a little further back.
Here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Little kitty cat.
little bitty kitty
Oh,
cat.
that's cute.
Their heads bob, and then the magic happens when you put them together and they kiss.
Oh,
Yeah, so these are super duper cute, and I found them loose, picked them up.
Hey, Raging Dino has you beat. He got a real puppy.
How many puppies were there inside?
Yeah, did you reach inside to see how many it came with?
There could be 3 or 4 or more. Inside of this puppy surprise, which yes, this is kind of a strange looking place to pull the puppies from, but this came with 3 puppies on the inside.
Well, it's like a C-section. I wish I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah,
I
there's
really
all
do.
sorts of weird things you could say about these, but yeah, I think it's cool. It would have been neat to have it in package, but just to have another puppy
Greg's
surprise
editing
laying
this
around.
out later.
I'm editing.
Dude,
And no,
mental
that's
edit.
fine. That's a real. It's a real medical thing.
I've
that
got
happens.
2 more Littlest Pet Shop pieces. Show
We'll
'em?
cycle. So
Later?
it was just
Okay.
all right. Jake, you're up.
So, yeah. Well, you know what? Since you went ahead and showed off your ATST, you said that we did bundle that with something.
Mhm.
I will show what my end of the deal was, and it was I want to say a 99% complete Ewok Village here.
Wow.
Got all
That's
the.
where it's at.
I haven't put all the stuff, together yet, but I got the chair, got a boulder, got the drum. It's missing the like fire pit is the only thing it's missing.
Somebody send this guy a fire pit. Come on.
Need a fire pit, but yeah, I needed this. We wanted to bundle, so yeah, we picked up some Star Wars. I'm excited about it.
It's good
that's
stuff.
a great playset.
It's all time, and we got good deals because we bundled. Shout out to Atlanta Vintage Toys.
Yeah,
where I also bought my USS flag, which, by the way, people recognize me about this flag. Like, I kind of have this. It's kind of a.
Did you buy a flag? Somebody said that. We were walking. I think it was when we went back on the 3rd day. We were walking around. Some guy walks by us and then came back and said, "Hey, didn't you buy a flag?" Said that to Craig. And then he starts talking.
I said,
You need the
"Listen."
vanity license plate at this point.
Yeah, a flag man.
Mhm.
I'm like the ass man on
Flag
Seinfeld.
man.
Yeah.
Who's also from Saskatchewan.
I did. And
Dick
also,
Ass Man is from Saskatchewan.
I saw the somebody in the parking lot had the license plate Eternia, state of Georgia, which I thought that was kind of cool. Pretty cool.
All right.
Respect
But I like
that.
that you've become like this folk legend, this local toy folk legend.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. I'm like a Jesse James or a Wyatt Earp in my own way.
Yeah. He
Oh.
was at one booth and they were like haggling over prices, and the guy was like, "Well, he did buy the flag."
Hey, this
That
shirt
was
is
like
getting
factoring
made
in.
tonight. I'm wearing this to Star Wars Celebration.
USS flag.
It's a USS
Yes.
flag thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Only
Ryan.
guys like Craig and Tiger Woods understand.
That's
Wow.
so funny.
Wow.
All right, Jake, do you want to show off something else? You
Yeah,
wanna-
sure. So I don't know how many people that are watching Toy Anxiety, follow classic YHS, but there was, I think, a famous YHS episode where I was brought into a toy store in the back of a window tint place. This guy had some Jurassic Park vintage stuff on card. It was all eaten by mold. And I tried to buy one specific toy. The card was gross. It was falling apart, but the figures inside I wanted because the ones I have are they're hard to find in good condition unless you get them in package. But anyway, somebody had these 2 little guys. This is from Series 1, Kenner Jurassic Park. They come together. These are in perfect condition. They're very good looking figures. I've been wanting to replace the ones that I have for a long time.
Coelophysis?
Coelophysis, that's him. I've been wanting to pick them up for a while, and here we are. Some guy had them, $20.
I love it.
Dude,
That's
you
awesome.
needed that.
Beautiful. I did. I love these guys.
Yeah, those are great.
They're perfect. They're in such good condition. The guy was even like, I almost didn't even bring these. And I'm like, why? Somebody needed them, and it was me.
It was me.
Bring them.
It was me.
Okay, I can.
I'm just trying to get a hold of this. Story.
Abby's got her bare feet on her Littlest Pet Shop. Ryan, don't even say anything.
Don't even
say-
need to.
Edit-
Don't say
editing.
feet. Don't say feet.
Okay, don't say feet. Okay, I teased this at the beginning of the. I got shit everywhere. I'm trying to figure out. Let me do these Robin Hoods. Hold on.
Wow, just give it
Robin
away.
Hood, Little John
Let
running
me
through
do
the
these
forest.
Robin Hoods.
Kenner Robin Hood, the complete wave of figures. I'll just show these off very quickly. Friar Tuck, which is famously reuses the body of the Kenner Gamorrean guard, I believe.
Yep.
A lot of the Robin Hood stuff was repurposed from Star Wars. And then we've got the 2 different Robin Hoods. I have a feeling these are all going to come off card at some point.
Robin Hood body was a reused Green Arrow body from Superpowers.
Nice. Good
Nice.
job, Kenner. Very nice.
Mhm.
And then we've got Little John, and I'm actually not going to show each individual figure. There's like 5 more, but I did want to show off the.
Hey, Craig, get your head back into the game here. I think we need to do those Robin Hood characters for DragonCon. I think we
I
need
would
to go
love
as-
that.
What?
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll all be Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood. Kenner specific though, not from the movie, like the figures.
Cool.
And then I got
Right.
the Bola Bomber. So this was at the toy. So I got the whole wave, all 10 figures. It's either 9 or 10. I got the Bola Bomber, all in package. Got the entire thing for $100. Now, Jake, Abby, after the toy show's over, they do something called the lobby swap, where people who don't have tables
Mhm.
can just set up for free a tub or a booth or a table of toys in the lobby of this hotel.
Toss your toys in a basket.
How stressful was this?
Chaos.
It was
It
so
was.
stressful.
It felt like walking the floor at DragonCon when everybody is in the the Marriott with costumes, but except there's toys on the floor and you
Yeah,
have to find them and buy
No
them.
mask.
It's like the bouquet toss at a
It
wedding.
felt like a game like a Nickelodeon game
High
show or
stress.
something.
So I immediately spot this stack of Star Wars figures and I'm like, how much? The guy's like $100 or not Star Wars, Robin Hood. And that's a pretty good deal. I mean, those can be 20, 25 a piece, depending. They can be a little cheaper, but they're in really good shape. And right when I bought them, like multiple people were like, "Oh, I want those Robin Hoods," and I was like, "Hey, I got them first."
Well,
It was
you don't know
great.
who's selling, who's buying, who's just bought. So like, I think that everyone's like, we can make a deal.
Dude, look at that. We got Sheriff of Nottingham, all
Look
these
at that.
figures. Now, I do want to get the, and I've had it before and I've sold it, but I do want to get that old, that Sherwood Forest playset, which is obviously the better version of the Ewok Village because it comes with the treetops. Comes with the nice green leafy trees. Okay. I'm going to keep going because I
Okay.
want to move through this. All right. Next up, Swamp Thing.
Oh boy.
There was a guy. This is a line that Ryan, I know you're into. I've been circling the wagon, trying to get back into Kenner Swamp Thing my entire adult life. Okay, didn't go to college. Kind of dicked around for 10 years.
I didn't ditch college to not get Swamp Thing.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't do things the traditional way. So a lot of my friends, that belong to country clubs, they all have Swamp Thing already.
Mhm. Yeah.
They got Corvettes, Swamp Thing, things of that nature.
Yeah,
No,
they have
I
the
don't know
khakis and the.
They got the khakis, they got the Swamp Thing. So I got the entire wave of Swamp Thing figures. I am going to show these off. You don't see these as much. We've got Tomahawk, which is clearly a ripoff of Rambo, and Bayou Jack. Those are 2 of the human characters. We got
I like that name, Bayou Jack.
Weed Killer. All right.
I
Love
like
it.
that.
We've got a bunch of different Swamp Things. Climbing Swamp Thing. You guys see that?
That's where he's
Alright.
like, yeah, the brown fun Swamp Thing.
Brown fun. Brown fun.
Mm-hmm.
Snap Up Swamp Thing. Not brown
Like
fun,
him.
but Snap Up.
Does he do the bend and snap?
We got Snare Arm Swamp Thing. His arm
Ooh.
sounds like a snare drum.
He's marching band Swamp
Are
Thing.
you rushing? Your...
My favorite,
He's in
Glow
college.
Bio Glow Swamp Thing.
I love
cannot
Dude,
wait.
That thing's cool
That's
as
the
fuck.
one I got. It's the best one.
I'm going to
It does
introduce
look
him to my Ecto Glows, and who knows what's going to happen? They're probably going to try to bust him.
Maybe if Scareglow might come and help him out.
Exactly. Then we got.
Do you have the glow in the dark RoboCop?
No, but I need that.
Mhm.
Dude,
Skin
what's
Man.
wrong with
Skin Man.
Skin
This is
Man.
one of
What
the
a
rare
cool
ones.
name.
you? Skin
Yeah.
Man.
Mhm.
All right.
Skin Man.
Dr. Demo, which when I was a kid, I thought this was Freddy Krueger the whole time. I was like, oh, they got-
There-
What?
He's got a hat and
He's got a hat.
he's got a hat and fangs.
It's not even the
Yeah.
right hat. Isn't that
Yeah.
a top hat?
It looks like Abraham Lincoln's damn hat. So, Swamp Thing, okay, Rare Blood.
I'm
Swamp
doing
Thing
that
does not come
character
with a
for
bag of
Dragon
bones.
Con. Okay.
This was a mega deal. I was eyeing these all weekend. We've got Anton Arcane, our main antagonist.
There he is.
You might
Yeah,
remember
that's
him
nice.
from the movie. And then we have Capture Swamp Thing and that kind of that teal blue tint.
I like
Hey,
that.
Craig, can we put a voting thing in the chat? People can vote. Which do they think is cooler, Swamp Thing or oh my God, why am I all of a sudden now?
Man
Tales from the
Thing?
Crypt
Oh, Tales from the
versus
Crypt.
Tales of the Crypt.
Oh, boy.
Which
What's better?
Hold on. I don't know how to do that right now. I'm in the middle of my thing. I'm going to do it in a second. We're going to have a poll. Lastly, we've got the playset, mint in box and sealed, the Swamp Trap playset. Whoo, boy. I'll tell you what. I got home with this, and I started getting calls from investors. I started using Grey Poupon on my sandwiches. I mean, I'm really like classing it up with this Swamp Thing.
The rumors have
dude,
been
you're pretty much a
flying.
doctor now.
Dr. Goldberg.
I
I mean,
am.
that sounds about right. That used to be,
I'm the only Goldberg that's not a doctor.
Well, you are now.
I'm a
You have
toy
all your
doctor.
Swamp Things.
that used
Toy
to be my
doctor, that's
favorite
true.
playset.
Dude, I cannot wait. Now there's a couple vehicles and stuff, but that's most of the line. So
Yeah.
again, I got Swamp Thing, I got Robin Hood. This is the year that I take back my childhood that was
Yeah.
stolen from me from garage sales and interest in baseball and all the stupid shit I went through as a kid. I'm getting back.
We have to get more baseball action figures,
I agree.
like the Raphael. We
Well,
need
Raphael
the baseball
only. Oh, okay.
Raphael.
what
Yeah.
was it?
I can
There
get into
was-
that. Yeah.
well, hey, there
Actually, go for it.
we watched one night after the toy show. Boy, this is saying a lot about us. We to put us all in the mood to go to bed. We watched like I don't know an hour of like vintage commercials.
Yes.
And there was
Yep.
there was
I
a
do that
commercial. I believe it were these were from like '89 or something. They were early, right? They
Yep.
were early commercials, and there was a commercial for the starting line. Baseball figures.
Oh, starting
and,
line. Yeah.
And then the next day we saw them, and I was like, oh, I kind of want those.
Oh,
Just 'cause we
Mr.
saw the commercial. We
Export.
saw the commercial. I was like, oh, should I buy these?
that's how marketing works.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. I was like, Jake's looking at baseball
hate
toys.
sports.
What's happening? Something weird is happening. Do you want to go up?
Stop it. Get that comment.
Yeah,
off
no
of
more
me.
pitch perfect. No, I was looking for the one. I liked this comment from Hit and Run, Doctor of Figonomics.
What did he say?
That's just cool. Like you're figures, toys.
You're like the John Cena of toys, Doctor Figonomics.
Doctor
yeah,
Figure
dude, you're like
Thank you.
Dr. Britt Baker. Isn't that her name?
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, Craig Goldberg, TMD.
Thank you.
All right, I'll finish up here with my Littlest Pet Shop stuff. The package is a little bit damaged here, but it's still cool. The Splash Happy Puppies instead of Splash Mommy Puppies. Splash Happy Puppies.
The poll has been added to the chat, but I don't really know how that works. So if you
How
see
many
it,
dogs are
I
in that
I
tub?
see it here. Yeah.
Well, the
I'm
package.
sorry,
shows
Abby.
these-
How many dogs are in that tub?
You're supposed to have 4, and it looks like I have all 4 here. So there's like a golden retriever, a pug. You got the little tub. I think one of my friends had this playset, and I really thought it was cool. There's a poodle, another little cutie.
a doodle.
Poodle,
noodle.
Noodle Free Association.
By the way, we have a lot of people watching. Thank you guys so much for joining this crazy ass toy anxiety. Make sure you like the video. We're up to 67 likes. Let's try to get to 100. All right, Abby, keep going.
Let's do it. All right, so I got these little puppies. Super duper cute. And now this. There's like a tiny hairbrush that just fell out that I just noticed. We bought a zoo. That's what I said when we bought this. It's the petting zoo barn. Which doesn't have any of the figures inside of it, but it's a very cool looking playset that just broke off, but that's okay. I think this opens up, and if you have ponies or zebras or whatnot, put them in
Oh
here.
wow! So they did like a whole. Oh right, because doing a zoo makes sense because they did SeaWorld.
Yeah, exactly. They did
Right.
SeaWorld. Oh, this is but it's you can see
Hey.
inside. There's like a cool mural.
If we hit 100 likes, then next week I'm gonna show off something that is gonna blow your mind.
You're gonna show it off anyway.
Yeah, but I'll have fun doing it.
Very in case.
All right, Jake, you're up. That's some good shit, dude.
Cool. I'm trying to figure
That's
this thing
awesome.
out more. Yeah, thank you. It's exciting. 'Cause
Make-
these are toys.
Yeah, make that part of your unboxing.
Hey guys,
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm looking around.
Yeah.
I may have bought too much.
You
Just
bought
putting
a
it out
lot.
there.
You
Yeah.
bought a lot. Cool. So the next thing I did a little package deal. I did pick up 4 of the Toxic Crusaders figures. Now Headbanger, 100% complete. All of his accessories here. I got Bonehead, 100% complete. All his
He glows in the dark,
accessories.
right?
I would hope that this glows in the dark.
that for
He's got a
sure.
bunch of glows in the dark. We got Dr. Kill Me Off, 100% complete
I
here.
love
All
that.
his stuff. He's got all his arms. He's here. And then I also got No Zone. He is missing like one little thing, but a lot of his accessories are here. So I've been wanting to pick these up for a while.
Jake, you were circling that lot like all weekend. I was so
yeah.
stoked.
Well, like there was, we saw a couple other, we saw some Lucy's that didn't have any accessories. A couple people had, a Toxie like in the still on card, but I already got Toxie, so I didn't need it. But this one guy had all 4 of these, and I bought other stuff. I bought like 3 or 4 things from this seller, but these were kind of the last thing. I kept circling back, and what it was at first he had these in a case, and he also had the Toxie, but then he had 2 other figures. So I'm sitting here when I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna buy 6 Toxic Crusader figures. That's a lot.
Right.
But then when I started getting in, I'm like, hold on. 2 of these are Moo Mesa figures. I don't need those. I already got the Toxie. There's only 4 here I need. So I made a deal with the guy and I bought them.
There you go.
Hey, Jake,
Yes.
tonight I'm going to remind you to do this again. Give me a list of what you're missing from Toxic Crusaders. 'cause the
Everything
toy
but
store-
those.
Okay. Well, you have to give me a heads up on what that is, because the toy store that I go to here by my parents' place,
Yeah.
he's got a big bin just
Okay.
full of Toxic Crusaders.
There's a lot
And-
of Go
And
ahead,
he
sorry.
has just the accessories and stuff too. Like
Yeah.
I can go through and be like, I just need this accessory, and he'll make a deal.
I didn't realize I'm at the toy show looking them up, and I didn't realize how many of those figures they actually made. And there's like 4 vehicles. I was
It's
like,
a cool
boy.
line.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
really
cool
cool
line.
line.
Yeah.
That dog is awesome.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, go for it, man. This is,
Cool.
by the way, I just want to put it out here. There's a lot. I think this might be a record in live viewers for Toy Anxiety. So we really appreciate you guys
what are
being
we
here.
doing?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
for joining
Thanks,
us.
Geek Dad Life.
Thanks for having some. Yes, thank you, Geek Dad Life.
Thank you. Thanks,
For having
Jay.
us.
So this next thing I got from the same seller, but I basically bought it immediately because it's something that I've been talking about wanting for a long time. I don't have any of these figures. I haven't I had them when I was a kid, but they've been on my mind. I've been wanting them. They're kind of expensive, and we're talking about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. This is one of
Wow.
This
I
is
love
one of the
that.
like squirtables, he like squirts water or whatever. And then
Yeah.
stop it, Ryan. And then we got Dr. Gangrene here who, these figures all came, it was a tomato and like a little person. They're, it's hard to find them with the people.
Right.
Um,
And that was the same booth that
Same
had the Crusaders.
Mhm.
Yeah, same guy got the Crusade, and it's also the same guy I got those 2 little Jurassic Park dinosaurs from, and then also this one. So I
Yeah.
did get 2 of the complete figures, and then the one that shoots water out of its mouth. Okay, but yeah, this is a line I'm gonna have to keep. This is a line I'm in now. I'm gonna have to keep getting these. This dude's like, see, look, he's like a bull. It's a bull
That's
tomato.
awesome.
Oh,
I mean, what an
goodness.
obscure, small, little, but very cool toy
that's
line,
so
and not
cool
cheap
looking.
either. That stuff's
Not cheap. It's so weird. Like, you think who really cares about the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Like, line, cartoon, movies. I don't know, but yeah, and they come with these little.
And it's always kind of crazy to me that got like an extensive Toylanta and a cartoon, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space did not.
right. I think it was
Yeah.
Mattel that made these, by the way. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So
1991.
Wow,
Not a
Mattel made
love-
toys in the 90s outside of Polly Pocket.
not a lot of Mattel love in the toy debate the other night.
I only have one more thing, and I don't know if I should go or if Craig, you want to show off some more. Or
I have one more as well.
I have one more.
Let me. I know what yours is, so
Yeah.
I will wait on what I have to show with that. Okay. So everybody knows here, this is my year of the playset That is what I've been committing to. I've knocked out some big ones. I got the USS Flag. I got the Police Academy headquarters, the precinct, and I have added something that was on. This was not on my like top of the line checklist. This was more of like, if I ever see this, I'm definitely going to consider it because it's so gosh darn cool. Here it is. First thing I bought at the show. It is the Street Fighter. The Capcom Street Fighter Hasbro official movie fortress Shadowloo headquarters. This is not G.I. Joe, but it is G.I. Joe. This is the
Shadowloo
movie.
is my favorite ABBA song.
Shadowloo. This is a repaint of the original G.I. Joe HQ. And obviously, we all know that G.I. Joe made Street Fighter figures in like 93. When the Street Fighter movie came out, Hasbro did a full line of figures. This was the playset. This is sealed. This is, the box isn't sealed, but everything on the inside is sealed. Sealed contents.
On the trees.
Everything's on the trees, as they say. Comes with an exclusive M. Bison figure. Played by the wonderful Raul Julia. And I think Street Fighter might need a rewatch coming up soon because I'm getting into it.
Yeah.
That movie is...
Maybe it doesn't. Not if you want to keep your toys.
Maybe it doesn't.
It would
So,
be an inaugural watch for me.
I got a big old good deal on this. I mean, these can go. I mean, there's some on eBay that go for $700, $800, $900. Got this for a third of that. So made a good deal. It was my first purchase. I was excited about it, but you can't just buy the playset. I mean,
Why would you?
I mean, listen, you don't have a house without people in it.
I know. Or pet shops
You don't
without
have pet
pets in
shops
it.
without pets.
You
so-
gotta get the pets and the people.
Give me 1 second, Abby.
While you're doing that, can I read a comment?
Yeah.
Greatest ship pilot says, for that playset, the day Craig bought it was the greatest day in its life. For Craig, it was a Saturday.
Dude, that's beautiful.
It was actually a Friday. You know, we
That's a
went
good-ass
to
sentence.
the toy show did like a preview night. You pay like $10 more for your tickets and you get in on Friday night. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Less people.
Game changer.
I like that. He quoted a little CM Punk there. That was good.
All right, here we go. Got these pretty cheap. Don't pay attention to the price tags on them because you know I bundled.
You know I bundled.
Ken. I am quoted as saying Ken is my favorite Street Fighter character, which baffles
Wow.
Jake, I know, but
Well,
That's
I
fine
see
too.
I see myself in him. And I just had 3 jokes that I'm not going to say.
Well, I think seeing yourself in him is enough.
E Honda, there you go, which was not Yokozuna, but when I was a kid, I thought they were one and the same. M Bison. Now these are 3 3/4 figures, obviously very similar to what you would
Those
see.
packaging, that art on there is great.
It's awesome. They've made so many Guiles in this line because of
Like, because he's American. And the only way Americans can buy anything is if there's an American on the package.
And if it's a man.
and if it's Jean-Claude Van Damme, who is he American? I don't know. It doesn't matter. He's an incredible actor of our generation. So we
Kyle's
have
theme goes with everything.
Guile, another Guile, and one more. You guessed it. Guile.
The Guile.
wow, a lot of guys.
So we're gonna have it's like Multiplicity with Michael Keaton, but it's Guile. So that was my other major playset pickup for the weekend. Jake, Abby,
Yeah.
a couple more things. Let's round this out.
Okay. I'll go.
Go for it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an arrival, a package I got today, in fact, from Tokyo Toy Town.
Hold on,
What?
careful.
A little bit of
Go
traffic.
over. Go over. Don't go under. She's going under.
I went under.
She's
I
going
went-
under.
I went under.
Okay.
All right. So I do want to say that I really like the what does it say it on the front?
Oh, I tore it off.
Tore it off. He said it was to the Shoguness of Shobujin.
Yeah, that was on the package.
On the printing, which is so I don't really know what's in here, but I kind of do. I think it's a Hedorah figure, and it is, and it's beautiful, and we can all look at it together for the first time.
Ooh.
Look at this! Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
we have not paid for that. Just
No.
putting it out there.
I still owe payment plans on this. Jay said pennies a day if you have to, but I'm sure we can.
Jay
take
did not
care
like
of
that
it.
in my video. I asked if his real name was Jason Key. He said, "Nope, it's just Jay.
Just Jay.
Just Jay."
I like it. This is such a beautiful
That thing
figure.
is badass.
Yeah,
Look at that.
check out those off.
That's cool.
Eyes.
Now, which McDonald's character is that?
Oh shit.
Here, I'll show it off
Got
on
it.
the.
Better light.
I got the
Disrespectful,
1080p over
Craig.
here. Look at that.
Disrespectful.
Now, Jake, do you know anything
Big
about
figure.
this that we could offer to the?
I don't. I know it's that's a big Hedorah figure. I don't. Show me the card. Who does it say? Who made it on there? Or
Medicom.
Medicom. They make some good stuff, man. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good figure.
Cool. Good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good
That's
job,
cool.
Ab.
Yeah,
did good.
thank you for counseling me, Jay, and also for like helping me make that purchase. I will pay you back. I promise.
All right, Jake, let's do this.
All right, let's do it. So we did. There's one seller at this toy show. Craig got the Swamp Thing stuff from him. I bought Dino Riders from this guy last year. He had more Dino Riders this year, and I kind of passed on those. But he didn't have Friday. But Saturday we walk up, and he had a lot of Jurassic Park stuff, and it was all in package, Series 1 and Series 2 stuff. Really cool things. Among those, there was a big package deal had to be made here, or
Yeah.
else there was no way I think we were.
This
getting
was part of
stuff.
the Swamp Thing deal.
Yeah, part of the Swamp Thing. This is the biggest. This is probably the biggest YHS deal that's ever gone down. Until next week.
Until next
But
week.
but a part of the deal was one of my my grails from a few episodes back, and that is the Jurassic Park Carnosaurus demon figure in package. In package, we had seen one of these earlier. The same seller who had the tomatoes and the Crusaders had one of these loose but complete. Wasn't in the greatest condition, and he wanted like $400 for it, which I think was overpriced. This guy in package picked him up as a part of an amazing deal that I think the guy did not quite. He knew how much these go for,
Right.
but Craig got something from him.
I did. I'll just go ahead and bring it up right now.
Go ahead and bring it up. Yeah,
This is the young Tyrannosaurus Rex. That joke doesn't get old to me. The young T-Rex. Now this is the Wave 2, right? This is not Series 1. This is Series 2.
Series 2. Yeah, it's just a repaint of the Series 1 Young Rex, but that's a rare figure, and that goes for a lot. And that guy, I don't think, quite knew that. We got pretty good deals, I think, on all of this.
This
stuff.
thing's badass. I love it. I've told you guys. Once
Do
Jake
we have
brought
a
over
song
that
to go
Ellie
with
Grant-
getting a grail?
What?
Like we have a song or anything?
like a Grail song
For Jake?
Gale,
Yeah, like a
tail,
Grail song.
Fail.
There's
Need a
there's a song from the musical Spamalot called "Find Your Grail." We should
There
use
it
that
is.
next
That's what it
time.
You
is.
could use that.
And
Grail
last
of
but
Fire.
not least, I got the mint inbox Stegosaurus,
Yeah.
complete with dino damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to take this
Ooh.
out. I think I'm going to leave these guys in package. They look so good. I don't want to get my dino DNA all over them. I'm going to leave them on the shelf. And yeah, this is, again, direct connection to my childhood. And it ties back to, Jurassic Park's a big foundation of YHS. I got the Kenner catalog. I'm all in. So this is very exciting. Guys, I think we did it. We went through our pickups. That was a long
we
one.
finally did. That was like
Ryan,
quite
thank you for
a
your patience.
marathon.
It's now time for sad comments.
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night. We'll see you all next week.
No. We're not quite there yet. Now, I will say, we're not going to go through a lot of news tonight. We'll catch up next week, but I think we have to talk about the
Catch
Super-
up. We'll catch up next week. Killer
There you
Tomatoes.
go. There you go.
Very good.
Mustard, another type of sauce. Before we go any further, thank you guys so much. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Oh, how's our poll doing? Let me check this out. Swamp Thing in the lead at 50% over Tales from the Crypt, Robin Hood, and Littlest Pet Shop. So the Swamp Thing is the playmates of.
I voted
toys.
for Swamp Thing, and
Man.
You voted for your own. You
I
voted
mean,
against the Tales
listen. If we're talking about Swamp Thing, the movie or the show versus Tales from the Crypt, the show, Tales from the Crypt wins. But figures, Swamp Thing wins.
There you go. There you go. We're at 84 likes. Let's talk about Super 7 real quick before we get into to anything else. So the big reveal last week, Super 7 finally revealed their ultimates in their Toho Godzilla line. Jake, I know we had kind of talked about this. We knew that the reveal was coming.
Yeah.
But it finally happened. So I'm getting up some pictures here, but why don't we go ahead and start breaking this down, and giving our earnest and honest thoughts, because I'm not really, I can't really speak to this too much. Okay. I think my opinion is kind of void because this is not my wheelhouse. But I'll give you the floor. We can start talking about wave one. Can everybody see that? We're good here. Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right, so it's only a 2-figure wave. We've got Godzilla, and then of course Biollante. Jake, walk me through. Just give me the deets here.
Sure. So this is Godzilla from 89's Godzilla versus Biollante. This is my favorite Godzilla movie of all time. This is my favorite Godzilla suit. This is my favorite kaiju other than Godzilla and Biollante. And I think as far as the sculpt here, they nailed the head sculpt for Godzilla. That looks pretty dead on to the animatronic for that film. The body's a little weird. It's a little clunky. I don't know why. One thing that is always kind of a nitpick, it always kind of annoys me about Godzilla figures, is sometimes you get this thing. Scroll down to this picture here where you can see him from the profile.
Sure.
So in the middle of his back there's like a big gap in his spines.
Right.
And the reason that gap is there is because they give his body an articulation there, so you can turn the top part of his body. But my question is, in 37 or 36 Godzilla films, tell me how many times Godzilla uses that articulation. It's 0. Take that articulation out and get rid of that weird little spine gap, because it is a nitpick, but it's like when you see it figure after figure, it's like, why? Why do we need? We don't need that.
He doesn't need to look back at you.
He doesn't need to look. Yeah, he doesn't use that. Other than that, the other thing that kind of bothers me is like, there's a weird thing. I saw somebody point out that Biollante's heart looks like corn on the cob. I can't remember who said that. That it's a weird. That's not exactly what that looks like. And also these figures are not in scale with each other, which is a bummer to me. Biollante towers over Godzilla, even in her rose form.
Yeah,
very, very large, and that is weird to me. And that was part of, if you remember, whenever they tease these, I was like, they're not going to give us a Biollante because it's such a huge figure. The rose form is smaller, but it's still, they look weird standing together there to me because the size is not right. So that is a little annoying. But I'm gonna pick these up. I feel like as a toy fan, as a Godzilla fan, as a fan of Super 7, and I've been a fan of all the Ultimates I've seen, I need to have these in hand. I need to inspect them. I'm gonna pick them up, man. I wasn't like super wowed by them. Like a lot of companies are putting out this era Godzilla right now. So
right.
There's a ton of them. There's nothing like super special about that. There's not a lot of rose form Biollantes out there. So that to me is a bigger draw than the Godzilla figure.
Yeah. I kind of felt a little bit, when I first saw these figures, I was like, that's reasonable that they're under $100 each. It's still kind of expensive.
They're expensive. They're expensive, but they're big, I guess. Like,
similar to you, Jake. Because in the movie you can see it's like Biollante in that form looks almost like a lighthouse structure, like far away over a large expanse of water, and it's definitely like you want to have that impressive scale if you're gonna like recreate it in your home.
Yeah. Right.
But I still want them also similar to you, so I can at least look them over with my hands.
I mean, I think it's one of those things too where it's like, this is the beginning of the line, and you know, like if odds are that these could be, pretty valuable down the road, and like you kind of want to get in on the ground floor.
I think probably with their Godzilla line, they had to kind of come at it a different way. Like part of the thing that was getting me excited for a Super 7 Ultimates Godzilla line was something that they've done with all of their other Ultimate lines so far is they always go for the the more secondary characters, the weirder
Right,
characters.
right.
So I was excited about that. I was like, cool, Super 7's going to put out characters that we don't get as much, and that would be amazing. But then they kind of did the two of the most popular things, but also Godzilla is new for them, and I feel like they need to put out popular ones to test. And they're more expensive, so maybe they're having to.
Jake,
That's what I thought
this
was
is
a good idea.
Just
too.
put your Biolante next to your reaction. It's from Hung
I
Wen.
mean,
and
that
then it'll be in
scale's
scale.
probably closer, yeah.
Ryan, I want to talk about the GI Joe Ultimates that were revealed today as well, and get your comments on those. I know you're not necessarily collecting that line, but I still think we need your expert analysis. Would that be okay?
Sure, I haven't even seen these yet, so
It's going to be a live reveal.
This will be an
Okay.
actual reaction, unlike Craig's video he did earlier.
There you go.
This is real. Oh, bye, Abby.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right,
Oh, she's still here. The ghost of Abby.
The Coast. So we've got GI Joe reaction. No, not GI Joe reaction. GI Joe Ultimates that were revealed today.
Oh, Ultimates.
Yeah. So now there's a little bit of controversy here, in the sense that they are revealing Wave 3, and the pre-orders for Wave 1 still have not shipped.
That's like a lot of stuff, though. So
right. I mean, how, just in
Everybody's
general,
doing that.
that's kind of where we are as toy collectors.
we are in the early bird certificate era of toy collecting, folks. Get used to it.
Yeah, we are. It's fine. Okay, let's do this here. So we've got our next wave of Ultimates. It's a pretty cool wave. Now, Ryan.
Whoa, Doc.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might
That's
need
cool.
these. So we've got Storm Shadow, Scarlet, Doc, and then we've got our Cobra Trooper, which will be the army builder. Ryan, tell me about Doc. Inform our listeners why you're impressed and excited about this Doc figure.
Because he was at first, I believe he's like one of the first mail away figures that GI Joe Real American Hero had, and to me he's just cool. And it just kind of always kind of, to me, when you have characters like Doc and like Storm Shadow, and later on like Tunnel Rat and Jinx and stuff like that, it really shows how diverse this line was for the 80s. And he's just cool.
He's really cool.
He's a doctor.
One thing though, I see this a lot. It doesn't matter if it's GI Joe or other various toy lines. These alternate heads. There's always two heads that almost look the exact same. Like the one on his body and the one next to it are literally almost the exact same expression.
One's neutral and one has a slightly furrowed brow.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, hi, Ab.
Hi.
Now let's look at the other ones. We've got let's see, Storm Shadow here, which is really cool. Scarlet, which is like that classic like 1982 version, like that Wave 1. And then our Cobra Trooper here, which they did kind of a genius thing with the alternate skin tone. So everybody who wants this, they're going to be buying 2 automatically.
Absolutely.
If not 10. So pretty cool. You can get your pre-orders in. And hopefully, I'm
surprised they didn't do another head where it had the red mask.
Well, that'll probably be a whole different figure. Listen, I love Super 7, I really do, but I'm getting a little antsy. Where's my Wave 1 Disney figures? Come on, I need that Pinocchio.
It's been a while.
I saw that live action Pinocchio picture with Tom Hanks, and I was like, where's my Pinocchio?
Yeah, man. I really hope Super 7 makes a kid with a cigar and a donkey tail.
In a cage, yeah.
In a
cage. I think those kids were drinking, too. They
know.
kind of look like us.
That's
They look
literally
like
not happening.
It's not happening. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Ryan is on location. We want to be respectful of his time. We have all had a hell of a week. We appreciate everybody being here for Toy Anxiety. We're going to go ahead and get to a special edition of Sad Comments as long as everybody's ready for that. So
it's not Pixel Dan, by the way.
The human sad comment.
No. Pixel Dan's great. This is a whole new thing here. Before we do that, I do want to remind everybody again, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. We're going to have plenty more content here on YHS, plenty of more from YHS Prime, and obviously Toy Anxiety every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Abby, go ahead and let them know as well where they can follow us on social media.
On Instagram, it's at YHS Podcast. Same thing for Twitter at YHS Podcast. You can tweet at us. We're pretty active on there. Facebook, we have a group. It's closed. Excuse me. It's called Facebook.
It's called Facebook.
I do this every time.
It's called Facebook.
It's
First,
stop. It's called Yes Have Some Podcast Group Therapy.
it is.
And it's a closed group, and it's literally the reason I'm still on Facebook, and a lot of people are, because it's a really safe community where we can talk about toys and movies and relate to each other. And there's no memes, no bullshit, no fights, no drama.
There you go. And by the way, if we hit 100 likes on this video before the end of tonight, starting next week, we will start doing some giveaways on Toy Anxiety. And we'll anybody who's active in the chat will be qualifying. And Jake, yes?
Yeah, well, you gotta say the rest of it. If we don't make it to 100 likes, then starting next week we will do takeaways where we will take stuff from you.
Yes, we will 100% come to your house.
Yeah.
Yep.
Room Raiders.
And you know,
I'll come in
see
there with the
something.
black light.
Room Raiders.
Room Raiders
What
style.
a reference.
Wake
If
up
you
in the
see
middle of
something
the
you
night.
like in the background of any one of our rooms today, you can choose one of those items and we will send it to you.
Jake's like, fuck no.
I'll take one barrel. Okay?
Says the guy in the empty room.
Yeah.
So feel
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
Choose
Ryan,
whatever
they're
you
like-
want.
Another salacious.
They're
crumb.
like, they take Ryan's dad.
Yeah.
We'll take your dad.
Oh, no. And also, in case everyone saw it today, I'm pretty sure you all did, knowing this community. There was a trailer for a new Ghostbusters video game.
Yes.
It is multiplayer.
Yes.
If you want to watch the four of us play together
Whoa.
on a special episode,
That's a good idea.
Good idea.
you know what? Let us know. And
Are we
maybe
joining
you can
Twitch now?
Yes.
Hey,
yeah.
and maybe if you're on Patreon, maybe you can come play with us sometime.
Wow.
Ryan's just, I mean, I like all
And
that.
I'm adding this tier.
like-
It is a
support
$50
videos.
tier. And if you want to
Stop.
play with us, it'll be
Now,
$50.
also, I will say-
Room Raiders is a $6.
Ryan's like, my PayPal is.
That's how you set up. Now, also, YHS is
Pay to
probably,
play.
I think we're the only outlet in the world that didn't get early access to the game. So we're going to have to wait till the release date.
Hey, we got.
Yeah, sorry, you guys used up all your points for New York and everything else, so now it's like,
we're out.
We're
That's
out
okay.
of points.
That's okay.
We're out of points. So
yes,
we go.
100 likes, Ryan will play with you.
there it is.
Mhm.
All right, so here we go. We got a special sad comment that we're gonna watch, and it's a video sad comment. We're gonna watch in its entirety, and then we're going to talk about it. This is a very special edition. So, should we do
Here we
it?
go.
Hold
Let's
on
do it.
to your butts.
Yeah. Does this need any sort of another?
Nope.
Nope.
No
I don't even
PSA?
have the sad comment music ready. I'm just gonna get to
If you're a
it.
sensitive viewer, if you
Now,
have children
listen-
in the room, we recommend you remove.
This is
I
not
should
the
explain-
views. This is not the views of YHS podcast.
No. Here's the
Absolutely
deal.
not.
Every week we scour the internet for the latest commentary on new toys and action figures, and we just want to give these people the platform that they clearly need as they go out into the world.
Mhm.
So here it is. Thank you to, well, I'll thank the person afterwards.
Human sad comment. Todd McFarlane.
We're gonna bring you a gift. We're gonna bring you action figures.
Well, we got to start from the beginning. though.
Again,
Oh, rewind.
Here we go. Here we
I'm
go. Here
not
we go.
saying that I can't sell a female superhero, which I can. What I'm saying is that I can't do an entire line of 4 figures in one series of nothing but females and put it in the boys action aisle. Can I sell it as an Amazon exclusive or a Spawn.com exclusive? Yeah, maybe, but not at the boys action figure aisle. There's a reason why it's called boys action figure aisle. Your son comes home and he gets straight A's for a year, and you go, you know what, we're gonna buy you a gift. Your dad and I are going out, and we're gonna bring you a gift. We're gonna bring you action figure. Oh,
I'm so mad already.
I'm gonna get me this girl figure. And then you're gonna come home and you're gonna give it to your kid. And he's gonna be super anxious because he's been waiting all day. And then you're gonna pull out of the bag and you're gonna give it to him. And he's gonna go, but he's just gonna ask, thank you, but before I go to my room, can I just sort of ask a couple questions, Mom and Dad? Did they have any superhero dudes? Oh yeah, okay. Did they have any robots? Oh yeah, lots of robots. Should have seen monsters, of course. Creatures, yes. Military, yes. Okay, had all of that. And what about dinosaurs, aliens? Oh shit, you should have seen the pigs. And you got me the female figure, right? You got me the female figure. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but somewhere along the line, serial killers begin at a certain spot.
Oh my God.
At some point, once you told your kids you walked away from monsters and aliens and dinosaurs and super, like, what are you talking about? We're dudes, we're little boys. Come on, man. I'm not saying we can't sell exclusive. I'm just saying I tell that story when you're selling at the masses. When sometimes I'm dealing with people and they want me to do 2/3 of my line is the villains and or the females or the kid characters.
All right, hold on. I think we.
All right, Grandpa.
So for context here, because I think it's important, Todd McFarlane, who is here, let me go back to this. Todd McFarlane created Spawn, famous comic book writer, designer, does the DC.
Oh, dude,
multiverse
he's
line.
beyond famous at this point. As far as the comics goes, he's legendary.
He's legendary. By the way, we must say, Shartimus Prime, that channel, that host, like, this has nothing to do with him. He had Todd McFarlane's a big guest. I don't know how I would react in that moment. Like, if he started going on,
That's the.
I know what Abby's face might do during the thing. She has like that look of like that look, but like I think of I don't know as a YouTuber what I would do in that moment. Having said that, what the hell was Todd McFarlane?
I think I would have straight up laughed because it would have been like,
like,
I
what
don't
is he
accept what you're
thinking?
saying. I can't believe what you're. I mean,
So
he's
this kind of
sexist
broke-
is, like, to the core.
This kind of broke over the weekend, and I think the point, my whole thing was this. I want to give everybody time to talk about it. My whole thing was he's trying to make points from like an industry perspective, and he was probably, I'm guessing he was saying like, look, because later on, we don't have to watch any more of the video, but later on in the video, he talks about how like at the end of the day, heroes sell better than villains, villains sell better than females. Like, there's data to back it up. Maybe that's true. But why does he go on? Whoa, we got 100 likes. Good job.
Yay!
All right. Well, I told you we'd do something special.
Positive spin.
Next week, Todd McFarlane is joining Toy Anxiety.
Eviscerate him.
So Jake, like, what did you think of this? Like, he says some. My favorite part is. Oh, I'll get into it. I'll let you say it. But Jake,
Big Dad's saying he might have been inebriated too.
Well, I mean, he sounds like a madman, and he does sound like
Yes.
he sounds like he's a little drunk. He sounds like he's a little out of touch, and it's like
Yes.
I do see what point he's trying to get to, but it's like, Todd, what are you
Rein it
saying,
in, brah.
dude?
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
thank you, Jim, for the.
It is
Bizarro Stanley sucks. Thank you very much.
that's a very hard to watch clip.
It's
And
pretty offensive.
By the way, I'm gonna go to Walmart and Target and put up signs that say "Boys Action Figure Aisle" in front of the thing.
the figure aisle. You can't
This
sell
kid
them
gets-
on con figure.
the kid's
I don't know,
that's gonna ask his dad if there were like aliens and what else was there.
Well,
Why
hold on.
didn't you buy me this?
This
And
whole
the insinuation that one thing leads
Hold on.
to
mic's coming off. Hold on. This scenario
Shit.
is insane. This scenario that, first of all, your child gets straight A's for a year, a whole year, 365 days of straight A's, and you're going to reward him with a $20 McFarlane action figure. First, I put this on the parents. That's not a good gift. Second of
No.
all, you don't let your kid go pick out the toy. The parents are leaving him home alone, and they are going to the store. And they are there, and the dad picks out a Wonder Woman figure because, let's face it, dad likes Wonder Woman. He's been looking at Gal Gadot for years. Mom's not happy about it, but it's not about that right now. It's about the straight A's. And they bring it home. And then later on in the day, in this scenario, before bed, the kid turns around, looks at his parents, and goes, "Just one question. They didn't have any aliens?
the hero dudes.
It
Hero
sounds like a
dudes?"
skit. It sounds like an SNL
Yeah.
skit.
Yeah, like a
Any
totally out of touch
dinosaurs?
person.
Ryan, he's like, "They didn't have any monster trucks."
Doing George Carlin, by the way.
I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, let's
Go
let
for it,
Ryan
go.
tap
Go
in.
for
Tap
it.
Ryan in.
Ryan, you're tagged in.
All right.
100
So
likes, everybody.
first off, I want to hold this whole boys action figure aisle thing, that is a whole fucking state of mind. That's not even a real thing. It's never been a real thing. This is something that's been set up by corporations and whoever who just want, whatever it is. I don't get it. Because I'll tell you what, when I was in kindergarten, do you know what I asked for Christmas one year and I got it? Rainbow Bright. Because she was fucking kick-ass and she was killer. And guess what? I got one. My parents didn't sit there and go, no, that's a girl's toy. No, I got a fucking Rainbow Bright.
Just for the
You know
record,
what?
when did
Hang
you
on.
take your first victim? When did you start killing?
Hang on.
Okay.
Then when you go further into the 80s and you start to find out, like, a lot of my female friends now that I have now who are big into all this geeky shit that we're into, they were also big into He-Man when they were kids. And and they were buying those He-Man figures. One of my friends goes under the alias of Evil Lynn, for crying out loud. And so, yeah, it's pronounced Evelyn. They ended up, and when Mattel noticed that women or little girls were buying He-Man figures, they were like, well, then let's get some more female figures in that line. And that's where She-Ra came from. Right? And then when you take a look at G.I. Joe, as we were just talking about how diverse that line is, they had CoverGirl, Canadian, by the way, who came with a freaking tank. You had Baroness, you had Zorana, you had Jinx, you had Lady J, Scarlet, all these badass women. And they not only got just one figure, but a lot of those characters got multiple figures throughout the line. And those were not peg warmers in the slightest. April O'Neil is another good example, as it was brought up in the chat. April O'Neil,
even the neck of
The
April
X-Men.
O'Neil's the heart. Yeah, or the X-Men.
The X-Men.
The X-Men.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, we all wanted Phoenix. Heck,
Yeah.
we all wanted
Even that
Jubilee. We never
Rogue
got
figure.
her.
Yeah.
We got Rogue. All that stuff. Man,
Yeah,
none of those characters were warming the pegs. These were characters we wanted. These are characters you needed to complete your set. And nothing aggravated me more than when you're a kid and you're wanting what you see on the cartoon, and they're just like, oh, we're not going to make the women action figures, looking at the Visionaries. They have one of the coolest women in cartoons. She's got a holographic shark on her chest. She's a badass.
And more women should.
Yeah.
And more
I
women
agree.
should. Exactly.
Yeah,
and you know
that
what?
was
She never
beautiful.
got
Thank
her
you,
own
Ryan.
figure. And the blank, lots of blank talk lately. And you know what? She was never even on the back of the card. And I get it that they were probably trying to not have spoilers on there. So
Right.
that one I'm going to lean away from. But even Power of the Force 2, when that came out, Princess Leia wasn't on the back of the card. And then even on top of that, they just released her later.
Well,
And she was one of the highest sought after figures because of
It's
that.
not even
right.
It's like a weird thing in the, like, even Abby was bringing it up earlier. A couple years ago, she bought a Guardians of the Galaxy blanket.
No Gamora.
And Gamora
from
wasn't on it.
Walmart.
Like, it's
yeah,
like
it's
a
like
weird.
the idea, the notion that the female anatomy is going to like introduce something upsetting psychologically if a young boy owns a female figure or has a blanket that he sleeps with that has a female on it. Like,
I mean, Jesus Christ,
that's
we're
literally
Ghostbusters
so
fans.
outdated.
They used to leave Winston off of
Yeah.
our tents.
And-
Like, there's no.
There was. Did you?
Yeah,
what
and
was
toys
it,
should be appealing to either no gender regardless. Like
Right.
exactly. It's
Jake.
I thought sorry. Continue.
I was just gonna say one of the Avengers movies. It might have been. I don't know if it was Civil War or yeah, maybe it was Civil War or Ultron. I think it was Ultron. Whichever movie where Black Widow jumps out of the airplane on the motorcycle.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
They put out a figure set of that, but they replaced her with Captain America. They put
Yeah.
Captain
Yep.
America on the motorcycle. And it was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that there's probably, and I don't want to say like I have this founded on evidence, but I think there is complaints sometimes from mothers who would say, I don't want you having like this
Well, the
attractive
weird-
woman on this
Sure.
blanket for my
Well,
son.
Listen, that's a
Which
whole
is-
other thing.
I know, which
But-
for me is literally
Yeah,
bullshit. It's total
I don't
bullshit.
want to even watch any more of the video, but like the points he's trying to make are that, like, first of all, it's McFarlane makes Spawn and like these are adult collectible toys. Like, these are not even marketed towards kids.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Does like, if you look at the numbers,
This is his own weird insecurity coming out in the form of, well, people don't buy those toys. It's
right?
like, we
Meanwhile, like anytime you see him make a new announcement of anything, it's Where's classic Wonder Woman? Where's Catwoman?
Yeah.
Where's Poison Ivy?
Because he
Where's
just
Hawk Girl?
fuck
Where's
Batman.
Black Canary? And you know what sucks about McFarlane having DC is that DC has some of the most iconic women in comic books, more so than I would say Marvel does.
You ready for my
outside
take?
of X-Men?
You ready for this? Here's his real reason. I think traditionally it is harder sometimes to sculpt and capture the likeness of the female face a little bit traditionally in action figures because
Jazzwares nailed Zoe Kravitz.
Hold on, what I'm
and it's
saying
a
is
3-inch
I don't know if
figure.
that
hold
holds
on.
water.
No, I'm not there yet. I haven't made my fucking point.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
One, I have a feeling that the action figure design industry is probably male dominated, which is annoying already. And two, McFarlane figures suck. They're not good face. They're not good sculpts anyway. So I'm not saying it's actually harder to sculpt a female before everybody fucking jumps down my throat. I'm saying that McFarlane's toys aren't great in the first place, and the likenesses aren't great in the first place. And it's a lot easier to make a Batman figure because half his face is covered by a fucking mask. And we've been asking for months. I'm getting heated up now. Sorry, everybody, but I bought a bunch of Swamp Thing figures and I'm feeling a little groovy. Here's the deal. We've been asking for months. How come there's 9 fucking Batmans and Robin, or I just called Ryan Robin. Robin over here, Dick Grayson over here. That's a compliment. He's saying, you know, we do the joke voice where he's like, oh, this Batman, whatever we say, this one's got a thunder.
This one's a monster truck that transforms into a dragon. And then when the Joker comes out, he like turns into a gun and you could serial kill. I don't know.
Right.
Fuck, man.
So anyways, what I'm saying is like, it's frustrating, right? And this guy says this segment belongs in SAG.
It is the SAG
Fine.
comment
This is our
section.
SAG
This is a
comment.
Scad Robin segment.
This
Yeah,
is
we
the SAG
replaced
comments.
SAG comments with
So
this.
no, but I think he's saying that we sound like we're on SAG comments.
Oh, I suppose.
But I don't
Sure.
get- what is the whole point Todd McFarlane is trying to make? People don't buy female figures. Hey, people don't buy a lot of figures. There's a shit ton of Eternals figures sitting at the store, men and women figures and everything. You know, those figures just suck. So like, make good toys, make the characters people want, and maybe, I don't know, if you're gonna make a female figure, maybe Earth 45 Batman, which is like the female like maybe that's not the one to make. Make classic Wonder Woman. Where's the Linda Carter Wonder Woman?
Mhm.
Yeah, well,
All right.
you could listen to Todd McFarlane. Meanwhile, the fucking internet went crazy over a fucking April O'Neil NECA figure. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that
yeah.
fucking April figure was amazing, and everybody jumped on that thing.
Right,
So,
right.
Whatever,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So we did it.
Yep.
We did it.
I
just
don't know.
think-
It's still super frustrating, man, because it's like I always want newer, upgraded toys. I love Marvel. I love DC. And I was really expecting more out of McFarlane Toys when it came to getting DC figures. But we are just getting Batman after Batman after Batman, which is a character I love. But man, this is like, and then after saying this, it's like, well, we're not going to get it. I might as well just stick with Spin Masters.
Right. But my biggest thing is like, if you're going to go on a show, like dude, you're doing like a small, like it's a YouTube show. Like, I don't know how many subscribers Shardamus has. Maybe it's 100,000 subscribers, but at the end of the day, you're the face of this brand that you've built for 20 years. Like, why even go down this road? It just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know.
I wanted to read Break Hammer. When I was a kid, I had Puppy Surprise, LPS, MLP, Gem, Holograms, Beauty and the Beast dolls, Barbies. I love them all. Fuck Todd McFarlane. I feel the same as you, Ray, because I like to play with my brother's Ninja Turtles. I dressed up as Batman for Halloween when I was like 4 years old. Like I've always liked the boy side of things.
Spikes coming out of her
Yeah.
head, just like Batman.
I was part of a tomboy club when I was little, and like I always like,
Whoa, just when you were little?
and still now, yeah, that club doesn't ever end. Actually, I found that out.
Another good comment here.
It's kind of a life.
Thunderhouse Design. It is frustrating. McFarlane's building off a 1980s corporate toy model. He started out trying to change the toy industry and now became what he was against.
McFarlane has lived long enough to become the villain.
Yes.
Harvey Dent tried to warn you guys, but nobody wants to take him
The next
seriously.
McFarlane figure is Todd McFarlane as the Joker.
No, he won't make that because villains don't sell. I don't buy that either. He just
Cool stuff
there's
sells.
20 Jokers at the store. He's making
I
villains.
saw a guy wearing Joker pants running down the street today.
He did. We did.
I'm not sure why I'm bringing that up, but continue.
So, all right, guys, we did that. That was fun.
Yeah, it's nice.
We had to
talk
get that out.
about
I
was
feel.
good.
I'm sorry I got heated. for a
No,
second.
we all
Well,
should.
so did I.
Anger isn't bad. It's telling you something.
So did I.
Lean
I
into
was.
it.
I had, like I said, I'd been waiting to talk about this kind of all week, and I know we talked slightly a bit about it on the phone, and I was already like, I don't know. It really is annoying because it's just I want the industry to move forward,
Yes.
not back. And I honestly think that we should stop referring to toy aisles as
Well, later on in
Close
the
the gap, make
boy
it
aisles
just
and girl
boys.
aisles.
Yeah, 100%.
later on in the video, he's like, they don't have a Jim Gordon figure in the girls' toy aisle. I was like, there's not a Jim Gordon figure in the boys' toy aisle. Just make one, please. Make something.
Yeah,
Like, it's
the
like-
idea, the type of play between boys and girls is different and should be like just catered to in that strict way without like any variation or mixture of the two. It's old school and it's lame.
And Lifelong Toy Collector says, get heated. It's worth it. That's going to be another
Yeah,
shirt. Get
I
heated.
agree.
Toy anxiety. All right. So let's go to our poll. Littlest Pet Shop has beat
this
out
convers-
Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt's a dead last.
It was this type of conversation that made it happen. Thank you.
Now that I don't agree with.
Yes,
guys
I'm
are
very happy about
wrong.
that.
There's
Yes.
no toy line that has Frankenstein and 2 Crypt Keepers in it that goes under Littlest Pet.
Also, I think it was my vote that decided that.
Stephen Fox says, my 4-year-old just begged me for a Baxter Stockman. The binary is so false. There you go.
Yes.
Look how
There it is.
progressive and awesome we are. By the way, I tried to
Yes.
convince Jake to buy a Super 7 Baxter Stockman this weekend, and he was like, "Ugh, I can't."
it was a.
Hey, Super Sevens.
I got rules.
He's got rules.
I'm like Batman. I got rules.
You're
Yeah.
like Batman. There's 10 of you and no Batgirls in the toy. That's why they call it the boys' toy figure aisle.
Oh, and
Dude.
just for the record, there was a big write-up in Wizard Magazine. I'm going to try and find it. So the reason why Hasbro finally made a Harley Quinn Batman animated series figure was because kids were demanding it.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because
wasn't
they
from
want the
adults.
characters.
Mm-hmm. That jump off the screen that are really cool.
Yep.
Dude, I want the animated Harley Quinn show on HBO to have its
I mean,
own toy line.
and it's this is a thing that's been happening forever. Look
the
at
fuck?
where's my hold on. I got the Ellie Sattler figure, right? Turn it around. This was the only female figure in the line. They didn't make a Lex.
They didn't make
Okay,
a
But they made Tim.
Yep.
They made a Tim, and we also got Dennis Nedry with his rocket launcher. We all remember that scene. And Robert Muldoon with his rocket launcher. Again, classic.
Can I say my frustration about that as well?
Well, actually, all
You
the
have
Dinosaurs
Lex,
are female.
who could have just came with like a laptop, and she could have already done more than what Tim ever did. Tim was a speed bump. He was a hindrance. Lexi was useful.
Yeah, I agree.
Michael
Well, in the
Palmer
book,
says,
Tim was the older one. They switched him around. Lex is the little kid.
Michael Palmer says, not to mention, as someone that buys gifts for my niece, I can't tell you how many Prince Charmings are currently in the girls' aisle. Which is also, I also call Gordon Prince Charming. I've always done that.
Commissioner Charming.
Commissioner Charming. Guys, we're coming up on 2 hours. Let's go ahead and wind this down and get out of here. This was an incredibly fun and lively debate. I really liked this. This was
Yeah.
fun. Maybe we'll do more episodes of Toy Anxiety. What do you guys think?
I think
Might
we
as
should
well.
maybe every week.
Final thoughts, Jacob Walsh. Go for it.
Hey, a lot of toys this week. I'm now excited to sit down and open these toys, and
Oh, it
I'm
was killing
excited,
me all weekend.
excited for Craig to go buy a signature edition Gizmo tomorrow.
Oh, I'm getting up at the break of dawn. Dude, I'm going to be over there. Listen, this is me tomorrow. I'm going to
You might
Target.
go sleep in the.
What just happened?
parking
Why is
Get
that coming up?
rid of him. What are you doing?
Yeah, we don't need to see
Tomorrow
that.
morning, I'm going to go to Target, right? And I'm going to get there early, and I'm going to be walking around. I'm going to find the manager, and I'm going to be like, "Hey, I'm an inventor. I'd like to sell you some stuff here. I got a little
Oh, the
got
bathroom buddy.
I got the bathroom buddy. Let's say you're late for a big meeting. You get some ketchup on your tie. All right, I'm gonna give him that whole spiel, and then I'm gonna see that Gizmo in the corner. I'm gonna try to buy it. And he's gonna say no, and I'm gonna say, "Listen, I'm buying that fucking Gizmo. Bring it home to my son." And
Here's the rules.
and at no point am I gonna go, "What is this thing?" I'm just gonna say, "This is a thing that exists, and it has 3 rules, and that's the way it is."
Yeah, let's not question the new species. Let's just.
And
move
then I'm going to
on.
give it to my son. He's going to go, "What is it?" It's a Mogwai. Good enough for me. Look, Corey Feldman's here. All right, guys.
Take it to the bath.
And he's
Let's take a bath. Do we have a bath that has
Yeah.
The problem was Zach Galligan loves baths after midnight in the sun, so it's very weird. Jake, none of that makes sense.
No.
Nope.
Jake, I'm excited to open toys as well.
I've
Ryan,
been wanting to say, Craig, you love nothing more than an autograph in the wild hidden inside something else. Like, I know that about you, so there's a reason.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for knowing that about me. Ryan, final thought. Give it to you.
You guys had a great haul on the weekend. So I just want to give you guys all props on how impressive everything is, because you guys got all cool stuff. It's not just the regular stuff we talk about every week. It's the Tales from the Crypt. It's the Robin Hood, the Swamp Thing, the Littlest Pet Shop, people getting grails. I love that. Dogs in a tub. If anyone knows me, we already know how much we all love put dogs in the tub.
Gizmo in there.
Oh,
Put
no.
Gizmo in there. It's
You're
all
all
good.
gonna die.
And
Gizmo in there.
yeah, no, thank you for having me on while I'm visiting my parents again. Just I know it was going to be up in the air whether it's going to be on tonight's show or not, and I'm glad we got to talk about this McFarlane thing. So no, it's good. It's good, and I can't wait to do some toy shopping this week.
Yeah, we're going to be back next week. We got some fun stuff ahead. Thank you guys for liking the video, for subscribing to the channel. We had a lot of viewers tonight. We love seeing this thing grow. We love our community. And to all the people out there who support us, have a wonderful night. Let me play this action theme song here.
And thank you, Geek Dad Jay, for having us on your show.
Yeah, that was
Sunday.
great.
Yeah.
I love the toy community.
Very cool.
And by the way,
This is where the
I'm
fun
going to the Action Figure Boys toy aisle tomorrow, and I'm renaming it.
Nah, dude.
Guy with a muscle.
Yeah, make it just one. We don't need a pink room. We don't need a separate
This is where the fun
space.
begins.
Bye, everybody.
Same
Bye.
We need a safe space, not a separate